Hello, this is New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha. The Indian community in Uganda has asked to be recognized as a tribe, joining the more than 50 tribes in Uganda. This comes after the neighboring Kenya recognized the Indians as a tribe in their country. Our reporter Saraj Sache met with Indian leaders from the Indian Association of Uganda, and they gave reasons why they badly need to be recognized as a tribe.
They live, work and do business in Uganda but are considered as foreigners. To them, Uganda is home, where many of them have been born, raised, live and will be cremated.
And this has been my home, Uganda, ever since my grandfather moved here in 1820, somewhere around there. So that's yes. And I'm part of the Indian Association as well.
Any community goes abroad, they would always like to form or wants to do something for that's Indian. Our culture says that if wherever you are, you should work for the betterment of that land. This is what our culture and our ancestors have taught us. We all believe in that.
Many of our Ugandan families send their children out for education and they tell them not to come back. And we do the brain drain. While Indian community calls their children back either to join the business or their workforce, add on to this, and we are the ones who are stopping the brain drain.
Indians want to be a tribe in Uganda so as to have identity and a right of belonging.
Today, more than 25,000 Indians lives in Uganda, and many of them are from last 20 years have migrated. Few of them have come back from before 1972 era. Today, if we talk about in general, altogether as an Indian and Asian community, we are the biggest taxpayer, which contributes to this economy and growth of and development of this country.
Why the tribe? It's nothing to do with land. We don't have. Actually, if this tribe issue is to be considered, we are the most Ugandan tribe which is spread all over Uganda. Starting all the way from Moroto, Karboja side, going to Kisoro, this side come from Kaboka to Kaboko, from Kaboko side all the way down to Rakai. Indians were spread all over the place.
In Kenya, Indians have been recognized as the 44th tribe. This means Kenyans of Indian descent are now a tribe in Kenya. Recognizing Indians as one of the Kenyan tribes came during the election campaign and is seen as a move by the incumbent, President Uhuru Kenyatta, to win their support.
This we should take a leaf. We started the petition much earlier, and they overtook. Unfortunately, Kenya is always a step forward than Uganda. I really don't understand. While we conceive ideas, they conceptualize the ideas. Now, this is another thing. Economically also we have the same problem in Uganda. Socially we are the same. We conceive ideas, conceptualization is done by our neighbors faster. And it's a welcoming move, I think, even if a leaf can be taken from that by the parliament of, especially the Constitutional Court and the parliament in Uganda, and understand that we are here. We are voters as well.
Uganda has 65 indigenous communities who speak different languages. The Indians believe that they too can be recognized as one of them and named the Bayindi. Bayindi is a Bantu word meaning the Indians or people of Indian origin. There are more than 25,000 Indians living in Uganda, largely in Kampala and Kenya. These have their association under which they follow their rules, such as paying membership fees.
Annual membership is 25,000. Life membership is 250,000. When times come, when volunteerism, when we do any charitable activities, any other social gatherings, everybody can get involved here. And we take the help from members as and when the time requires.
Most Indians arrived in Uganda between 1901 and 1930 to build the Uganda Railway. After its construction, some settled in Uganda and became traders. Others returned to India, and there were those who lived and died in Uganda. Indian traders have become a driving entrepreneurship force that contributes to the development of Uganda. That was until 1972. In 1972, President Idi Amin expelled 80,000 Indians and Uganda's economy deteriorated. Some returned in the 1990s and restored their possessions, including businesses, and are now contributing to nearly 70% of Uganda's economy.
We have for years been part of the country Uganda. There was an unfortunate situation which happened in 1972, but we will not cry about that. We'll take it as a lesson learned, as a history, and we move forward.
Their return has seen them invest heavily in various sectors. To date, more than 70% of the top taxpayers in the country are businesses owned and managed by Indians, contributing in excess of 65% of the domestic revenue, playing a big role in Uganda's development.
Many years in Uganda, on the economic side, Indian community is in forefront in many industries, manufacturing, banking, financial, insurance sector, hospitality sector, in various sectors. Yeah. Indian community plays a vital role. As per the statistics from Uganda Revenue Authority, Indian community contributes more than 60% into direct revenues.
Dominating the business sector, the Indian community calls for a need to work together as Ugandans to build Uganda. Indians are criticized for paying peanuts and racially discriminating Ugandans. In response, they are calling for a need to understand the different culture differences between Ugandans and Indians.
We have the Busogas, we have the Nyankoles, Bunyoro. So those are tribes within our... So Indians have that, and our cultures are different. So we don't interfere. But as Indians today, we are Ugandans. So there is one umbrella called the Indian Association. And that's all. We don't have any squabbles within the communities at all.
As for now, Indians can only await to see if their demand to be recognized as a tribe in Uganda will be accepted by the government and parliament.
We intend to go through the Constitutional Court and hopefully it will be presented either in the Constitution or in the Parliament, get approved, hopefully. But we have a strong case. We again reiterate that we are not here for the land purposes. Most of the tribal issues over here is pertaining to their land areas and this thing. We are not here. We are here to get our right. You might call it. It's just a what you call a virtual tribe or something like that. Yes, but it gives us a sense of belonging to our mother country, Uganda.
The Indian community in Uganda, through their association, have fronted a need to be considered as a tribe here in Uganda, something that has already been embraced by neighboring Kenya. However, there is need for the Indians in Uganda to formalize a petition that will be presented before the arms of the law. I'm Sarah Chisache for New Vision TV.
You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Kagubala rocks. These rocks are found in Bukedea district in a region also called Kagubala. These rocks have interesting shapes which have attracted tourists from across the world. Let's take a look. This beautifully set up rocky area is in Bukedea district, eastern region of Uganda. The rocks are situated in a region called Kagubala, and not surprisingly, the rocks are also called Kagubala rocks. Sitting on this fertile soil ground, Kagubala rocks have managed to sprout high above, looming in the sky and finding comfort in the vegetation below. Farmers settling around this area also benefiting from the fertile soils by planting a few cash crops. Besides farming, hiking is one of the most interesting activities anyone can engage in while at these rocks. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.